guys, here we are again
in El Cajon right now.
No, I thought Van Zephyr.
Oh, Van Zephyr.
Billy named the van. My brother drove down from Napa Valley area because he loved our ambulance so much that now he's all into car camping. I talked him into getting one of those Tepui tents that goes on top of your car. So this is, I've never even seen one. I just seen them, you know, on other people's car, and it looked great idea. Hey, we are on our way, but we are going to stop at Sequan Casino, and we thought that would be like a good stopping point because my brother's been driving all day. Car camping is, you know, you're always sometimes trying to find a place to park overnight for free, and you can hit up the casinos most of the time, and they will supply at least a lot for you to dry camp. So that's where we're heading right now, and they have an awesome buffet. I mean, incredible. All you can eat crab legs, Alaskan king crab. There's probably going to be a line out the door, but we'll find out. You ready for the all you can eat buffet?
Oh yeah, I'm going to go for those crab legs.
Yes. Past Julian, and we decided to go this way instead of the Laguna Trail direction, and we're now on
Banner Grade.
Very dangerous. I just shot some video of what people come out here to do, and it's all these souped up cars that like to go racing around.
About 30 of them.
There's about 30 of them in line. But last time we drove Banner Grade, there was actually one of those cars that went off the side of the road and was lucky because the trees were so thick, it kept him from falling into the ravine. So when we passed him,
a tree had caught him down.
Yeah, about 9-10 feet down, so he was lucky to survive.
He was still pinned in the car too. There were a bunch of motorcycle guys that were on their cell phones. 4,000 feet heading down to the desert.
When we checked into Sequan, they totally let us stay in the parking lot, but we had to go in the far, almost where the employees' parking is, to the far end, away from the casino. But all you had to do is check in with the security guys, which is a small office right before the entrance to the casino. And they were going to give us a pass for up to 3 days to stay there. But it's dry camping, so remember, you know, there's no hookups.
Off the grid. And it's off the grid, and it's also pretty noisy. Lots of buses and cars constantly coming and going. And but they do have good security. They have an alert, vigilant team of security people. If they see anything suspect, they come over and check it out. My brother was out probably a little too late, stargazing. Thought he was trying to be inconspicuous. Let me get my glasses off. And so the fact that he was looking up at the stars, the security guard thought he was peeing. So he got busted. You know, he was knocking on the truck, and then he had to show his ID and all that. And of course, the security is so in communication with each other that the guard took his information and then called it into the other security guard, and they're like, "Oh yeah, he's good. They already checked in." So, and the buffet was good. Buffet.
Billy had like 5
Can't air
plates.
That.
What?
And a lot.
Billy had so much that we had an emergency.
10 o'clock came around. We had to run for it, 40 degrees. He got pulled over by the state police just over a hill, and my brother flies when he drives, so he probably, I hope he didn't get a ticket. He's like a magnet for cops and security guards this trip. We're almost there though. We're just we just got to wait for him to catch up with us. We actually go a little further and then go over. Check camera, check in.
my brother Eric bought this Tepui tent, and he didn't have time to actually erect it and make sure that everything worked and all the pieces are there. So this is going to be really interesting. My brother gets pretty angry sometimes. It's pretty volatile. So this might be, if it doesn't work out as easily as we all think it will, this will be fun.
These tents are designed for car racks.
All right, good. Not much happened yet.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So,
Are you going to be the insulting consultant, Dan?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
the tent I would had to have bought that would fit on this lumber rack would have been an extra $1,000. So it was like, ugh. So instead, I just decided to fabricate these crossbars so that I could buy the $1,500 tent instead of the $2,500.
Got it. And you just happen to know a welder.
Partner, work construction. He had a welder and knew what he was doing. So
cool.
Yeah.
What did that cost roughly?
$20.
Okay.
Neighbors everywhere, new neighbors.
We did. We've met a lot of people. That's the cool thing about camping. Everyone's really social, nice generally. And but we have a couple friends that live out here, and we're gonna go visit my one girlfriend, and then one of our other friends, Marcus. He owns a ton of property out on Ocotillo Wells, and part of his property he has a gun range. So Marcus, this is all yours?
I'll get some of the energy out of them.
Jeez, so they just run like on wherever they want on this property?
Well, they were born here, so they don't know anything different.
All the dogs were?
Yeah, they haven't been in the city. Wow. Okay. Except when I brought a couple of them down here.
Oh my God, we just got a flat tire. Coming back from Marcus's land out in Ocotillo Wells. Hold on, baby. You're gonna have to stay there. So, hold on.
Pull over a little bit further?
I don't know. No, I think, well, can you pull over a little bit?
Might be able to. Okay.
Do you know what shape the spare is in?
Yeah, it's under there. Last time I checked, it was fine.
Oh, that doesn't look that great. Have left the building, literally. They all took off back home, and now my brother, Billy, and I have decided we're going to go boondocking. And now that we don't really need the bathrooms because of all the girls, we're going to try to get away from everybody. So, but in the meantime, Billy got 4 new tires from JT. It's probably the only tire company, tire business in the place, and they did a really good job. 4 new tires, so it would have cost us probably twice as much in San Diego. We're betting. So we decided to get all 4 new tires, and they left one of the best spares for us. So we're going to go to Glorietta Canyon and hopefully find some remote spot that we can get away from everybody.
Do some boondocking.
boondocking, as they call it, or dry camping, or and there's a couple other terminologies for it. But it's basically no facilities, getting away from civilization. So
How do you like the tires?
it feels a
Feel the
lot
difference?
better. Oh my god, huge. All the other boondockers, we finally found the road. We went down the three wrong
ways.
roads. The rule is that you're supposed to stay 1 car length from the road, and there are rangers that do come out and monitor. So I don't know what they do. Do that on a? Do you have any idea if they ticket you if you're not
I
1
guess-
car length from the road?
I don't know.
I don't either. So we'll find out. We found it. This is a super secret spot
Even right here.
by one of Billy's friends. Our journey into Anza Borrego. Real quick, I wanted to tell you about the Palm Canyon hiking trail.
In between.
I would say it's in between
It's
beginning and intermediate.
I would say it's pretty easy.
But it's odd though because
You can't do that. You shouldn't be hiking.
there's a lot of search and rescues all the time that happen there, which amazes us actually. But in fact, Willie, the man that helped us with our tire on Christmas Eve, he said over Thanksgiving there were 18 search and rescues in Palm Canyon, in that
Yeah.
Palm Canyon trail, which I find that really hard to believe.
Odd.
But it happens.
People leave at the wrong time, or
Yeah, I think people
get off the track.
I think also too, I think they start hiking a little too late in the day and not realize how fast the sun goes down, and it gets, number one, it gets cold right away, and it can get super dark, and the trail is pretty outlined. You know, they do a good job of like building up rocks to like direct you to the path, but at night,
Some people didn't even bring water.
if you don't have a flashlight, or if your flashlight dies, you're gonna be really it's gonna be a sad story. So anyway, okay, overview, what happened? My brother got stopped by the what do they call them? The Rangers, which now have the power to be policemen. And I guess the taillight was out in his trailer, but the guy let him.
It's kind of sneaky though. Your brother let him pass because he thought he wanted to pass, and then the guy waited for him down the street until your brother came back again. Then he pulled him over. God, we were in Sequan camping, and he got out at night to look at the stars. And the guy, the police guy in the parking lot, security, thought he was suspicious.
Yeah, I ended up getting sick actually on this trip, so I've been sick the whole time. Anyway, okay, so then the Tepui tent, first time my brother got that actually went well.
Yeah.
And then Billy and I got the flat tire on Christmas Eve, no doubt, but luckily we
at sunset.
At sunset. But luckily we had the foresight to purchase AAA before we left, and that was huge.
My lug wrench didn't fit, of course.
God dang, this washboard. That's it. We had a great trip. I'm gonna head home. I gotta get better.